Saving money to live out your retirement dream is important, but what happens when those plans are interrupted because of a medical problem, many times requiring long-term care? Well, our next guest is long-term care advisor, author Susan D. Marshall. She wrote this book, and she has a way of putting more money in your pocket and keeping it there rather than having to spend it on long-term care. Welcome to the show. Congratulations on your book, first of all. This is important information. You and I were just talking about it during the break. Why did you decide to write this book?
The beauty of this book, Mercedes, is it addresses one of the top financial concerns people have, and that is how to pay for those long-term care expenses without going broke in the process. And so this book educates and helps to get those questions answered.
Now, I know that long-term care can be very expensive. Personally, in my family, we had to deal with that with my father. It's a lot more expensive than people think.
They do. They severely underestimate the cost of long-term care. It could run $4,000 to $8,000 a month, and then over a period of 4 years, it could add up to well over $250,000. So,
how big of a problem is long-term care?
It's bigger than most people realize. You have to consider that we have 8,900 baby boomers turning 65 every day, and as they age, their need for care is increasing. And the lack of planning for long-term care is a growing problem and concern in society. And on top of that, Alzheimer's Association data shows that every 65 seconds, someone is being diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease.
So if you're not looking at your own long-term care, you should definitely be looking at your family's long-term care. What should our viewers do if they are concerned about that?
Encourage you to plan early.
Okay.
So if you're in your early 50s, start looking at some of those options. If you've been denied traditional long-term care, there's an array of alternative solutions. And of course, find someone who specializes in long-term care, someone who not only understands the problem, but the full array of solutions available.
Your book is filled with such great information, and we want to help people get that information, whether it is for you or for a family member. Thank you to Simplicity Acid-based long-term care for sponsoring this segment. And for more information, you can visit 2retire.com or call 702-546-8825 and take advantage of their offer. This is really great. So, Susan, you are going to make sure that the next 100 callers receive a free copy of your new book, Protecting Your Future with Tax-Free Long-Term Care. The next 100 callers get a free copy. Information you definitely need. Thank you so much, Susan. We're going to send it over to you, JC.